What if I told you that the same breakfast routine you've trusted for decades is quietly undermining your masculine vitality? Here's something most men never consider. While you're focused on cholesterol and blood pressure, your morning food choices are either feeding or starving the circulation that keeps you feeling like a man. I'm talking about the kind of energy that makes you feel confident, strong, and ready for whatever life throws at you, including those intimate moments that matter most. My name is Dr. Sarah Chen, and I've spent the last 25 years as a vascular specialist helping men understand why their bodies seem to betray them after 60. What I've discovered will probably surprise you. The problem isn't your age, it's your breakfast. Most men think declining performance is just part of getting older. They accept feeling tired by 2 p.m., struggling with weak circulation, or noticing changes in their intimate life as inevitable. But here's what I've learned from treating over 3,000 men. Your blood vessels are incredibly responsive to what you eat in the first hour of your day. Think about it this way. Your circulation system is like a network of highways. After fasting all night, your first meal is like the morning traffic report. It either opens up smooth flow or creates roadblocks that last all day. And gentlemen, those roadblocks don't just affect your energy. They affect everything that depends on healthy blood flow, your mental clarity, your physical strength, and yes, your performance in the bedroom. The good news? I've identified 5 common breakfast ingredients that work like traffic controllers for your circulation. Not exotic superfoods or expensive supplements, just simple foods you can find at any grocery store. But here's the catch. It's not just what you eat, it's how you combine them, and when you eat them, that makes the difference. Before we go further, if you're tired of feeling like your body is working against you, drop a "ready" in the comments. If you're skeptical about food making this kind of difference, drop a "prove it," because I'm about to do exactly that. Let's get into some morning power-ups for your body, especially as you get older. We're talking about simple foods you might already have, but whose full potential you could be overlooking for boosting circulation and muscle health where it counts most. Let whole eggs be your morning circulation kickstart. I've heard countless stories from men over 60 who feel frustrated and confused because their bodies just aren't responding the way they used to, particularly when it comes to blood flow and vitality. Often, when I ask about their morning routine, I hear things like, "Oh, I just grabbed some coffee, maybe some toast if I remember." What many don't realize is that their bodies, especially at this age, are crying out for specific nutrients right after waking up. And one of the most potent sources? Something that's probably been in their fridge for decades. Whole eggs. Sure, eggs have had a bit of a bumpy past with all the cholesterol talk. But let's be clear. If you're a man over 60 and you're not regularly including whole eggs in your diet, you're missing out on an incredible natural tool for enhancing blood flow and strength in your lower body. The real magic is in the yolk. That golden center is packed with essential nutrients like vitamin D, B12, choline, and leucine. Leucine is a powerful amino acid that plays a key role in muscle repair, including those often forgotten muscles of the pelvic floor. These are the very muscles that support erections, control urinary flow, and help keep you stable and balanced. As we age, blood circulation can decline, and these crucial muscles are often the first to feel the impact. But when you fuel them properly, especially first thing in the morning, your body truly responds. You might notice greater stability, fewer instances of cramps or numbness, and yes, even a renewed sense of confidence in intimate moments. It's not about a quick fix. It's about restoring natural blood flow. I recall a gentleman named Marcus, 68, from Port Harcourt, who shared that morning glory had been a distant memory for over 2 years. After just a month of adding 2 plain boiled whole eggs to his breakfast daily, he called me, his voice brimming with disbelief. "Doc," he exclaimed, "I woke up feeling like I was in my prime again. That's the power of providing your body with the right fuel at the right time. Oats with chia seeds. The artery refreshers." Whenever I talk to an older gentleman experiencing sluggish circulation, declining energy, or a constant feeling of heaviness in his lower body, I don't just consider medications. I always ask about their breakfast. More often than not, it's either non-existent or loaded with sugary, empty calories. My recommendation, while seemingly simple, has genuinely been transformative. A warm bowl of oats topped with chia seeds. Oats themselves are a formidable ally for aging arteries. They're rich in a special fiber called beta-glucan. This isn't just about lowering cholesterol. Beta-glucan actively helps to cleanse the walls of your blood vessels. This, in turn, allows more oxygen-rich blood to reach all critical areas, including your pelvis and groin. For men over 60, this kind of circulatory support isn't just beneficial, it's absolutely vital. Now sprinkle in some chia seeds, and something truly remarkable happens. These tiny powerhouses are brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and potassium. These nutrients work in concert to help your blood vessels relax, reduce inflammation, and promote smoother, more robust blood flow. This dynamic duo isn't just great for your heart, it directly impacts your capacity for healthy circulation throughout your body. I remember another patient, Mr. Stanley, a 71-year-old from Wyoming who felt his body was winding down after retirement. Low energy, difficulty with stairs, and diminishing intimacy. I suggested he swap his usual sugary cereal for a warm bowl of oats with chia seeds, a few blueberries, and a dash of cinnamon. Within a few weeks, his legs felt lighter. After a month, he was sleeping better and waking up with more energy, noticing positive changes both in and out of the bedroom. "Doc," he chuckled, "I never thought a bowl of oats could do all that." But the truth is, what you consume in the morning profoundly influences your blood flow for the entire day. This simple, mindful combination signals to your arteries that it's time to open up and nourish the muscles and nerves that keep you feeling your best. Hold on a minute. Are you bracing yourself? Because if Mr. Stanley felt better just by swapping his breakfast for a bowl of oats, get ready for an upgrade that's even more juicy, and dare I say, exciting. Forget the little blue pill with its list of potential side effects. Nature has its own delicious secret weapon. I'm talking about watermelon, the bedroom fruit you might have been overlooking. I still remember the priceless look on Mr. Alex's face when I suggested he start his day with a slice. He just chuckled and said, "Doc, I thought that was just for picnics." And honestly, who could blame him? Most of us view watermelon as a summer staple, perfect for spitting seeds at a barbecue. But underneath that green rind and sweet pink flesh lies a powerhouse that can do wonders for your circulation, especially where it counts the most. You see, watermelon is brimming with an amino acid called L-citrulline. Now, don't let the sciencey name intimidate you. Here's the magic trick. Once L-citrulline enters your body, it transforms into L-arginine, which then kicks off the production of nitric oxide. And that's the superstar compound that helps your blood vessels relax and open up, allowing for a healthy rush of blood to, well, all the right places. It's essentially the same biological pathway that popular ED medications tap into, but here, you're fueling it naturally with something far tastier than a pill. And the best part? It works surprisingly fast. I've had guys tell me they started noticing improved sensitivity and even stronger morning wake-ups within just a week of making watermelon a regular part of their routine. There's something incredibly empowering about letting your body do what it's designed to do. No synthetic chemicals, just pure, refreshing support from your breakfast plate. Mr. Alex, bless his heart, called me a couple of weeks later, his voice practically singing. "I don't know if it's the watermelon or just finally eating a proper breakfast," he exclaimed, "but something's definitely getting a little more active down there." We both had a good laugh, but he wasn't imagining it. The citrulline was doing its job, opening up those pathways and giving his lower body a renewed sense of vitality. For the best effect, try having a few slices on an empty stomach or just before your main breakfast. And here's a little insider tip. Don't toss the white rind. That part actually contains the highest concentration of citrulline. You can blend it into a smoothie. Trust me, your blender won't judge, or even just chew on it gently. It might not be as sweet, but your circulation will absolutely send you a thank you note. So, if you've been looking for a refreshingly natural way to feel more alive and energized below the belt, this humble bedroom fruit might just be the easiest and most delicious tool you've been missing. Ready to give it a try? Now, of all the tips I've shared over the years, this one often gets the most surprised reactions. Sweet potatoes? People ask. For circulation? But trust me, once you understand what your body needs in those crucial first moments after waking, it makes perfect sense. Think about it. After hours without food, your muscles, including those in your legs, your pelvic area, and yes, even your most private parts, are running on fumes. Your blood vessels crave minerals, your muscles need fuel, and your entire nervous system is looking for balance. This is where a simple, warm half of a steamed sweet potato, sprinkled with just a pinch of Celtic sea salt, comes in. It can be the morning stabilizer your entire lower body has been craving. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates that deliver a steady stream of clean energy to your muscles, helping them function smoothly without any blood sugar roller coasters. And when you add that Celtic sea salt, an unrefined salt bursting with over 80 essential minerals, you're giving your body the vital tools it needs to hold on to hydration, regulate nerve impulses, and maintain healthy blood pressure. These minerals are crucial for muscle contractions, healthy circulation, and even nerve sensitivity, which can unfortunately diminish with age if we're not mindful. I remember a gentleman named Mr. Biodun, 70 years old, who shared that he'd been waking up with heavy, numb legs and a persistent dull ache in his groin. He'd tried everything, stretching, massages, even different medications, but nothing seemed to truly help. I suggested a tiny tweak to his routine. Before his usual breakfast, try half a steamed sweet potato with a glass of warm water and a touch of that mineral-rich salt. He was skeptical. It sounded far too simple. But just 3 days later, he called, his voice filled with astonishment. "Doc, I don't know what's happening, but my legs feel lighter and I'm not struggling just to get out of bed anymore." There's something profoundly grounding about starting your day with real, wholesome food, something your body instantly recognizes. It's not just about treating symptoms. It's about restoring balance from the inside out. Sweet potatoes might seem humble, but eaten this way, they work quietly and powerfully to revitalize your circulation, balance your minerals, and energize every single step you take. Your action plan. What to do, starting today. If you've read this far, that tells me something incredibly important. You care. You're not just passively letting this phase of life dictate your well-being. You're still actively engaged, and the good news is you now have powerful tools. But tools, no matter how great, are useless if they stay in the toolbox. The real change kicks in the moment you decide to take action. And I mean today, not tomorrow. Start small. Tomorrow morning, commit to eating just one of the power foods we've discussed. Maybe it's 2 whole eggs, yolks and all. Or perhaps it's a warm bowl of oats with chia seeds and a sprinkle of cinnamon. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to happen. Why? Because what you eat in the first hour after waking up is one of the most impactful choices you can make for your circulation, your confidence, and your independence. Don't skip breakfast anymore. Don't wait until you're famished or exhausted. Give your body what it needs precisely when it's most receptive. This is when your blood vessels are most responsive, when your muscles are ready to soak up nutrients. This is your chance to interrupt any cycle of decline and start rebuilding what time might have tried to take away. You might not see dramatic changes overnight, but stay consistent. Within a few days, you could notice more energy in your legs, a pleasant warmth in your lower body, a stronger step, and a more vibrant responsiveness where it truly matters. You might even sleep better, waking up with a feeling you haven't experienced in a long time. hope. And if you're worried that it's all too late for you, I can tell you with absolute honesty, it's not. I've witnessed men in their 60s, 70s, even late 80s transform their energy, their intimate lives, and their overall vitality simply by committing to this one thing, starting the day with purpose. So the question is straightforward. Will you take that first step tomorrow morning, or will you let another day slip by, waiting for something to change on its own? Now that you know exactly what to eat and when, there's just one final thought I want to leave you with. Because even the right foods can't work if you're making one critical mistake most older men never even consider. If there's one profound truth I've learned after decades of working with men over 60, it's this. Aging doesn't take your strength. It only takes what you're willing to give up. And most of the time, what we give up isn't our physical capabilities. It's our belief that change is still possible. But I'm here to tell you, with every fiber of my being, it absolutely is. You're now equipped with knowledge about 5 powerful morning foods: whole eggs, oats with chia seeds, watermelon, and sweet potatoes with Celtic salt. These aren't fads or gimmicks. They are real foods that speak directly to your body's biology, designed to help restore blood flow, improve sensitivity, support muscle function, and bring life back into parts of your body that might have felt distant for far too long. What's more, you now understand exactly when and how to eat these foods for maximum impact. You recognize that how you spend your first waking hour sets the tone for everything else: your vitality, your self-reliance, your self-assurance, and even your relationships. You don't need to overhaul everything overnight. Just begin. Start tomorrow. Reclaim your mornings. Let your meals work for you, turning every single bite into a powerful statement that you are still very much writing your own story. This isn't the end. It's far from it. Your next vibrant act begins at breakfast, and it begins with your choice to take control. Ready to make that choice tomorrow morning? If these insights have resonated, if you're ready to reclaim your mornings and feel truly alive, then don't keep this to yourself. We're passionate about bringing you life-changing advice here at LiveWell Daily. So, please, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button right now and join our growing community. Give this video a big thumbs up if it sparked something in you. That simple click helps us reach more men just like you. And most importantly, if you know a father, brother, friend, or any man over 60 who deserves to feel this good, please share this video with them. Thank you for being here, for investing in yourself, and for being part of the LiveWell Daily family. Your journey to living well every single day continues now.